welcome to 1978 Pennant Race Baseball, right here on the Sports Time Machine. Well, I started this project a little time back ago, and what I did is I went back into the Strat PC and I started to taking the exact records from August 31st, 1978, and then I decided to play each and every game from that point on until we got to this point. And it so happens that the Yankees and Red Sox are now exactly at the same point as they were at this point in history, September 7th, 1978. That's right, Boston Massacre weekend. They are exactly 4 games back with this crucial weekend to play. So we welcome you to Fenway Park. As play lineup, super advanced Stratomatic, and we'll play with all the guns and whistles on the computer. We'll also let the computer roll the dice, have a good way to show dice. So I'm going to go ahead and let the computer play as is and see if the computer can go ahead and play me as the Sox today. Here is your lineups for the game. Again, we have played the games up to this point. Usually let the computer run the Red Sox auto. I've been playing the Yankees on regular. The Yankees have been playing great. Red Sox 3-3. So the Yankees have picked up 2 games to get to within 4 games again at this point in history. So the Yankee lineup: Rivers, Randolph, Munson, Jackson, Chambliss, Nettles, Piniella, White, and Dent. For the Sox, Yastrzemski, Lynn, and Evans, Hobson, Burleson, Brohammer, Scott, Fisk behind the plate, and Torez on the mound. Torez is 1-0, a 4 ERA. He has made 1 start, 7 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. He's given up a couple home runs. So Rivers steps up to the plate. Rivers, on this modified season that started right here on September the 1st, is hitting .290, 4 doubles, a triple, and an RBI. Fisk sets the target. Mike Torez looks on, and here's the pitch. And the first pitch is underway. Ground ball to short. Hits it to Burleson. Burleson's got it. Looking. Got him. 1 away. And Rivers is out, 1 away. And now here is Willie Randolph. Randolph hitting .286. A double. That's it so far on the season. Remember, his season will come to an end. Ankle injury at some point. So Randolph, Fisk sets the target. Torez from the windup. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 3-7 single to center field for Randolph. So Randolph's on with a single. Runner on first and nobody out. And here's Thurman Munson hitting .348 since the reboot. 23 at bats, a home run, and 7 RBIs. Fisk sets the target now. Torez working from the stretch. Randolph a +7 sees that. He's going to try to run, and he's a 1-14. He's going to try to run. He's safe with the stolen base. Stole that one directly on Torez, so Randolph on at second and 1 out. And here's Munson. So Munson again gets a chance to cash in. Fisk sets the target. Torez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Munson, and that's a 6-4 base hit for Munson. It's in the gap for a double, and the Yankees lead 1-0. So the Yankees doing what they did in this 78 matchup, taking the early lead, coming back from the hospital. Reggie Jackson, 13 at bats, 2 doubles, hitting .231. Fisk sets the target. Torez from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 6-9 ground ball to short. That could be 2. No, Burleson's got it. Looks to runner back and throws him out for out number 2. And they'll hold the runner there. So there's 2 outs. And now here's Chambliss. Chambliss on the reboot. .292, a home run, 5 RBIs. Fisk sets the target. Torez working from the stretch. Runner on second and 2 outs. And the pitch. And that's a 4-8 single. Left field. Munson a 1-13. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Yankees lead 2-0 in the first. So Chambliss knocks in a big run, and the Yankees doing what they did in the 78 matchup, scoring 2 in the first. And here's Greg Nettles. Fisk sets the target. Torez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Nettles, and that's a 3-7. He walks. The Yankees got 2 on and 2 outs. And here comes Lou Piniella. Piniella hitting .250, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Fisk sets the target. Torez working from the stretch. 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 2-7 ground ball to short. Burleson flips it to Brohammer and ends the first. 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors. 1 half inning of play. New York 2, Boston coming up to bat. So last of the first inning. Again, we'll see what the Sox can do here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the Red Sox lineup. It'll be Burleson, Lynn, Rice, Yastrzemski, Fisk, Brohammer, Evans, Scott, and Hobson. For the Yankees defensively, it's White, Rivers, Piniella, Nettles, Dent, Randolph, Chambliss, Munson, and on the mound, Catfish Hunter. He's 1-0, 3.38 ERA. His last start, he went 5 innings, giving up 3 hits. Munson sets the target. Hunter, the long windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-8 line drive right to Chambliss for out number 1. Here is Fred Lynn. Lynn hitting .261, home run and 5 RBIs on the reboot. Munson sets the target. Hunter with the big windup and the pitch to Lynn. That's a 5-2. That's a base hit for Lynn. So Lynn's on first base of the ball game. And now here's Mr. Jim Rice. 23 at bats, a triple, home run, 4 RBIs, hitting .261. Munson sets the target. Hunter working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Rice. And Rice hits a line drive deep to left field. Oh, was that caught? Holy cow, was that caught? No, it was a home run, 1-10. 19 catches White at the track. Rice didn't hit it deep enough to left field. It curled around left center, and that wall ends up being a bigger target when you go deep left center. White was there, makes the catch, and Lynn has to come back. Oh my, did Rice just miss that one? Here's Yastrzemski, walk-off home run against the Orioles last time out. He's been dealing with some hand injuries. Yastrzemski, a hot bat though, hitting .435, a double, 2 homers, 7 ribbies. Hunter sets the target. Hunter looking from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski, and Lynn was trying to get a lead off first. So Munson puts down the target, watches Lynn over at first. Hunter working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Yaz, and that's a 5-7. Struck him out, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 1-2-0 New York. So 2-0, top of the second inning. It will now be Roy White, the batter. White back here in the top of the second. White hitting .273, 1 RBI. Been up 11 times. Fisk sets the target. Torez from the windup. Here's the pitch to White. 3-9, struck him out, 1 away. And here's Bucky Dent. Dent hitting .231, 26 at-bats, 1 RBI. Fisk sets the target. Torez with the windup and the pitch. And that's a 3-5, caught by Burleson on a liner, 2 away. Here's Mickey Rivers, 2 outs a second. Rivers hitting now .281. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Fisk sets in the target. Torez with the windup and pitch to Rivers. 3-10, ground ball to third. Hobson's got it. He's got to be careful. Throw. Got him. That bad elbow for Hobson has cost him already this year, but he makes a nice play. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 New York. So now here's Carlton Fisk, bottom of the second. Fisk hitting .400 on the reboot, 25 at-bats, 2 doubles, and 7 RBIs. Munson sets in the target. Hunter with the big wind-up and delivery to Fisk. 3-6, and a double to center field for Fisk off the wall. White plays it, Fisk in the second, and a leadoff double for Carlton Fisk. So now here's Jack Brohammer. He's hitting .278. He's been up 18 times, a double so far. Munson sets the target. Hunter working from the stretch. Runner on second and nobody out. Pitch to Brohammer. That's a 6-9 ground ball to second. Randolph makes the play to first. Fisk goes to third. Yankees will now play the infield back. Here is Dwight Evans hitting .286, 2 doubles and a run batted in. Munson sets in, puts down the target, flashes the fingers. Hunter looking in from the stretch. Here's the slider from Hunter. 6-4, ground ball to third. Good play by Nettles. The infield playing back should score the run and throws them out, and the run scores. So Boston gets the run back, and it's 2-1 Yankees. Here in the second, here's George Scott. Scott, the batter, hitting .261, 1 home run and 2 runs batted in. Munson sets the target. Hunter with the big windup and deals. And that's going to be a 5-4 walk to him. So a 2-out walk to George Scott. And here's Butch Hobson hitting .227, 4 doubles and 3 RBIs. Munson sets in the target. Hunter from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs the pitch. And that's a 4-3 ground ball to first. Good play from Chambliss. Should get him. Oh, Chambliss could not make the play, and he booted it. He went to make the play, and Scott will go to third. Hops in the second, and error on Chambliss. Oh, my, it extends the inning. Second and third, 2 outs. And now the Red Sox get a chance to see if they can do something here. Burleson 0 for 1 the ball game, lined out in the first. Hunter now working through a mess here. Munson sets the target now, puts down the target. Hunter from the stretch, second and third, 2 outs here in the second. Pitch to Burleson, 3-10, going drive right at dead. Played him perfectly. Red Sox strand 2, we played 2-1 New York. So now here's Willie Randolph, singled and scored in the first. Fisk sets in the target, puts down the side. Mike Torez looks in, and the big windup to Randolph. 1-4, ground ball to third. Hobson's got it. Oh, throw to first and got him one away. Here's Thurman Munson. Doubled in a run his first time up. Munson now with 8 RBIs and 24 at bats since we rebooted this on September 1st. So he's had 8 RBIs in 7 days. Fisk sets in the target. Torez with a windup. And here's the pitch to Munson. 4-5 pop to short. Burleson's there. Calls off Hobson and makes the catch. 2 outs in the third. Here's Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson coming off some injuries in the hospital recently, but got out today, ready to play, batting fourth in the Yankee lineup. 2 outs here in the third. Fisk sets the target. Torez with a big windup, and here's the pitch to Jackson. 6-7, and he gets the walk. So a 2-out walk to Reggie. Reggie might want to run here with Torres's +7. We'll see if Reggie can get a jump. We'll look at Reggie's numbers. He gets the lead, but he gets picked off on a 10 and 11. We'll see if Jackson can get the lead. Here we go, and oh, he gets thrown out on the 20. So Fisk makes the strong throw. Good tag by Brohammer. Yankees done in the third. 2-1 New York. So now here's Fred Lynn, followed by Rice and Yastrzemski. That's funny, with the +7 hold and everything else going on. Jackson probably had the green light up to a 20, and the 20 threw him out. So now here is Lynn, 2-1 New York. Lynn singled his first time up. Lynn now in 24 bats, home run, 5 RBIs. Munson sets in the target. Hunter with the long windup and pitches. And that's a 3-9 ground ball to third. Nettles got this one up on the grass, throws him out for the first down. Here's Jim Rice. Long fly balls first time up. Sent White to the tracks. Munson sets in the target. Hunter looks in. Gets the sign and the long windup and deals. 6-6 line drive right at Dent for the second out. And now here's Yastrzemski. Struck out his first time up. 2 outs in the third. Yankees lead 2-1. Both Yankees and Red Sox have 3 hits. Yankees have the lone error. Munson sets in the target. Hunter looks in, gets the sign, pitch to Yastrzemski. 1-6, ground ball to short. Dent's got it, throws them out, and we play 3 here at Fenway. 2-1 New York. We head to the fourth. And if you've been kind of pseudo-watching, I've been playing a lot of this on the side. Right now, the standings here, the Boston Red Sox do have the same lead they had in 1978, a 4-game lead. Boston 87 and 51, the Yankees 83 and 55. Milwaukee has fallen 9 back. They've been struggling. Orioles are 11.5 back. The Tigers have fallen off the face of the earth, have lost like 7 in a row, and now they're 14.5 back. Back in the West, we still got problems here. Royals only a 2.5 game lead over the Angels, 9 over the Rangers, so that should be it there. But the Angels are still in this pennant race. We'll keep you alarmed. It'll keep you updated on how that might happen. May have some key games down the stretch in that pennant race, and we'll see what happens there. So here it is, top of the fourth, 2-1 Yankees. Chambliss steps up. He's 1 for 1 RBI so far. Fisk sets the target. Torez with a big windup and deals to Chambliss. 1-5 is a walk, so leadoff walk to Chambliss, leading off the 4th inning. So Nettles walked his first time up. Fisk sets the target. Torez looking in from the stretch. Let's make sure I got everything working here. Boston, okay, just making sure. Fisk sets the target. Torez from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Nettles, and that is a line drive, all caught by Brohammer. Chambliss had to scoot back one away. Here is Lil Piniella. He's 0 for 1. Piniella grounded out his first time up. Fisk sets in the target, pats the glove, looks over at Chambliss, gives the sign. Torez from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Piniella. Piniella 1-6. Line drive in the gap for Piniella. That'll be a double for Lou. Chambliss will head to third, and the Yankees have second and third with one out. Due to the importance of the series, the Red Sox have brought the infield in. Second and third, one out. Here is Roy White. So White, the batter against Torez. Chance for the Yankees to jump on top here. Fisk sets in the target. Torez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Roy White. 6-9 ground ball to short. Burleson should have it in front of him. He does. He keeps it in front of him. Oh, he threw it over the head of Scott. 2-run score. Yankees lead 4-1. And Rick Burleson, not known to throw the eephus, threw one over Scott's head and 2-run score. So the Yankees now lead it 4-1. So now here's Bucky Dent. So the Yankees with a gift 2 runs here in the fourth. Fisk sets the target. Torez from the stretch. Pitch to Dent. 1-4 line drive at Brohammer out number 2. So here's Rivers 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Fisk sets the target. Torez looking from the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Rivers. 3-11 and a base hit for Rivers. White can only go to third. Brohammer stopped it. He came up with it and White had a hole. So first and third, 2 outs. And Mickey Rivers will have a chance and will run. He's at 1-19. He goes anyway. 1-14. Throw not in time. Rivers steals second. Second and third, 2 outs. And here's Randolph. He becomes now a little bit of an anti-clutch hitter with a 3-10 and 3-12 rolls. Yankees lead 4-1, looking to pounce on the Red Sox here in game 1 of this 4-game series. Fisk sets the target. Torez from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Randolph. Randolph on 6-9, ground ball to short. Can Burleson put it back on the horse and throw? Got him, ends the inning. Yankees strand 2, but they get 2 key unearned runs. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 4-1 Yankees. Torez, 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. So now the Red Sox have put it all together. They trail 4-1 here in the fourth, holding a 4-game lead over the Yankees that used to be 14. The Yankees feel like they're clawing back in this division, and now they're going to see if they can claw all the way back. Here's Fisk, 1 for 1, a double. Munson sets the target. Hunter still in the game. Here's a windup and pitch to Fisk. And Fisk, a ground ball to second. Randolph's got it, flips at the first, 1 away. And there's Brohammer. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded out back in the second. Munson sets in, puts down the target. Hunter with the big windup and kick to Brohammer. 6-6, pop the first. Chambliss has got it, calls off Randolph, and makes the catch. Here's White Evans. Ground out, run batted in first time up. Munson sets the target. Hunter with the big windup and pitch to Evans. And that's a shutdown inning for Catfish Hunter. Struck out Evans. We play 4-1 Yankees. So now here is Thurman Munson. 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Fisk sets in the target. Torez from the windup. Here's the pitch to Munson. 5-7 is a struck him out, 1 away. So there's a wicked pitch from Torez, 1 out here in the fifth. And here's Jackson. He's 0 for 1 with a walk back in the third. Fisk sets the target. Torez with the big wind up and deal to Jackson. And that's a single, 1-17 for Jackson. So Jackson gets on board. Base hit number 6 and brings up Chambliss. He's 1 for 1, single RBI in the first and walked in the fourth. Fisk sets in, puts down the target. Torez from the stretch. Runner on first. Here's a pitch to Chambliss. 3-2, base hit Chambliss. So Chambliss on again. Jackson stops at second, and the Yankees with base hit number 7. So now here's Greg Nettles. 2 on and 1 out. Fisk sets the target in, puts down the target, flips the fingers. Torez working now from the stretch. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch to Nettles. And that's a 3-6 fly ball right field. Evans comes in, makes the catch. Jackson has to hold, and there's 2 outs. Now here's Piniella, 1 for 2 with a double. Doubled back in the fourth. Fisk goes out and talks to Torez. comes back behind the plate, sets up the target, flashes the signals. Torez working from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs, key pitch to Piniella. And Piniella, 2-9, ground ball to short. Burleson's got it, flips it. The Brohammer ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 4-1 New York. So bottom of the 5th, the Yankees trying to get a game back here in the 1978 Pennant Race replay. As we started this season off on September 1st, 1978 with the exact standing. So again, trying to replay the month of September that I've seen done by certain groups, as I think this was one of the best September Pennant races again you'll ever see. So if you're a Yankee fan, a Red Sox fan, hey, if you want to play this out and see if the Red Sox can hold on, they can too. I mean, heck, I'm not guaranteed to win these 4 in a row. We're going to see what happens. Yankees lead 4-1. Then again, the Yankees do see Jim Wright and Buddy Sproul this weekend. Eckersley does pitch on Saturday, but we'll see how that works out Yankees-wise. 4-1, remember, Guidry is lined up with Eckersley, so that does give them their advantage. So Munson sets the target. Hunter with the windup. Here's the pitch to Scott. 5-8, and line drive caught by White, comes in. He made a nice leaping catch. And here's Butch Hobson. Hobson 1 for 1. Munson sets in the target. Hunter with the big windup and deals to Hobson. 1-8, ground ball to short. Dent's got it, flips to the Chambliss, and that's 2 outs in the 5th. So here's Burleson. He's 0 for 2. Munson sets down the target. Puts down the signs. Hunter with the big windup and pitch to Burleson. 6-10, ground ball to short. Dent's a 2-14, picks up and throws him out. Ends the inning. Hunter with a nice shutdown, 5th inning. He's pitched 5. Yankees lead 4-1. Top of the 6th here at Fenway. So top of the 6th here at Fenway. Good overall matchup here. Yankees trying to claw within 3 games. Roy White, the batter, 0 for 2. Fifth sets the target. Torez, the big windup, and deals to White. 4-6 and a walk. So White leads off with a walk. And now here's Bucky Dent. He's 0 for 2. Fifth sets the target. Puts down the fingers. Torez working from the stretch. A pitch to Dent. And that's a 2-10 ground ball double play. Hobson over to Brohammer to Scott, 2 for the price of 1. 5-4-3. So 2 outs in the 6th. Here's Mickey Rivers. He's 1 for 3. He's up for the 4th time here in the 6th inning. That's not good pitch count for Torez so far. Fisk sets in the target. Torez with the windup and pitch to Rivers. And that's a 2-9, struck him out. Good inning for Torez. So we go to the last of the 6th. Yankees lead 4-1. So 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The Red Sox 1 run, 3 hits and an error. So now here's Freddie Lynn. He's 1 for 2. He singled back in the 1st. Hunter working in the 6th inning. Is working as a... Here's Munson, sets the target. Hunter with the windup and deals the win. 1-8 is a single 1-3. Randolph right down, a little liner, 1 away. Here's Rice. He's 0 for 2. Munson puts down the target, sets it in. Hunter with the big windup and deals to Rice. 2-8, struck him out. What an outing for Catfish Hunter. So here's Yastrzemski. 2 outs in the 6th. Munson goes out and talks how he wants to deal with Hunter here. He has a 3-run lead. Munson puts down the targets. Hunter, the veteran, looks in, gets the big sign, and a big windup to Yastrzemski. And line drive to Randolph in another 1-2-3 inning. Hunter has given the Yankees 6. It's 4-1 Yanks. Top of the 7th here at Fenway. Yankees holding on to a 3-run lead. Remember, they blew them out in real life in Game 1. Hunter, honey, you're loud. So, top of the 7th here at the ballpark here at Fenway. And it's Randolph, followed by Munson and Jackson, top of the 7th. 4-1 Yanks. Fisk sets in the target. Torez with a big windup and deals to Randolph. 5-8, 5 ball left field, 1 away. So Torez after the couple unearned runs he gave up back in the fourth inning has really settled down. He gave up those two big runs in the first inning. So Munson sets up 1 for 3 of the double. Fisk sets in the target. Torez with the big windup and deals to Munson. 1-9 struck him out, 2 outs in the seventh. So now here is Jackson. 1 for 2 of the walk. Fisk sets in the target now, puts down the numbers. Torez smiles, and here's a big windup to Jackson. 3-4 hit him, but the pitch went inside. So Jackson takes first base with 2 outs in the seventh, and here's Chambliss. 2 for 2 with the walk so far. 26 at bats, a home run, and 6 runs batted in. Fisk sets in the target, puts down the target, looks back at Jackson. Jackson got thrown at stealing first time. He may try to steal again. Here comes Jackson. He's safe this time and steals second. So Jackson stole that right there on Torez. A runner on second and 2 outs. So now here's Chambliss. Let's see if they maybe pitch him carefully. Nettles on deck. Fisk the target. Torez working now from the stretch. Runner on second, 2 out. Pitch to Chris. 5-6, 5-ball center field. Lynn makes the catch, and we got a stretch time here in Fenway. 4-1 Yanks. So at 7th, Yankees now holding to a 3-run lead. Fisk 1 for 2, a double back in the second. Munson puts down the target, sets. Hunter looks in, gets the sign, pitch to Fisk. 4-7 ground ball second. Randolph should have that easy enough. Picks it up and throws him out away. What a series of events for Hunter. Hunter pitching well above his head right now. Here's Brohammer. He's 0 for 2. Munson sets in the target. Hunter with looking in, gets the sign, and a big wind up to Jack Brohammer. 3-9 ground ball to first. Chambliss got it, takes it to bag himself. 2 outs here in the seventh. Oh, Catfish Hunter pitching like a Dave Old as he's going through this Red Sox lineup. Only getting up 3 hits through 6 2/3 so far. Munson now goes down. He likes what he's seen from Hunter so far and gives the signs for him. Hunter nods, and the pitch to Evans. 5. That's a line drive in the gap, and Evans will have 2. So a 2-out double for Evans. So now here's Scott, 0 for 1. Walked in the second and flying out in the fifth. Red Sox trying to get back in this, trailing by 3. Munson sets in the target. Hunter from the stretch. Evans takes a modest lead off second. Here's the pitch to Scott, and that is a 6-4 ground ball to third. Nettles got it. He's a 1. He'll throw him out. Got him. Hunter pitches 7 strong innings. 4-1 Yankees. So we go to the 8th. Yankees down to a 3-run lead. They win this one, they'll go 3 games back with a crucial 3 left to play this weekend. But we still got a long month of September to play. So here's Nettles, 0 for 2 with the walk. Fisk sets in the target here, top of the 8th. Torez still in the ball game. Here's the pitch to Nettles. And that's a 6-3 single for Nettles. He's 1 for 3. Base hit Nettles, that's his 8th. Here's Piniella, 1 for 3 of the double so far, with 2 groundouts in between. Fisk sets the target, pops the glove in, gives a sign for Torez. Torez from the stretch, looks back at Nettles, and the pitch to Piniella. 4-2 ground ball back to Torez. He goes. The short, hard slide will prevent a double play, and Piniella will beat the relay. So Piniella on a first and 1 out. Here is Roy White. So White's 0 for 2. Reached on a huge 2-base error in the 4th on Burleson that scored 2 runs, and then he walked back in the 6th. So Fisk sets the target. Torez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to White, and that's a 6-9 ground ball to short. This should be another double play. He gets 1, goes for a second double play, and the Yankees are done in the 8th. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-1 New York. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Sox. Hobson, Burleson, and Lynn will bat for the Red Sox here in the 8th. Hunter working his 8th inning of work. Doesn't show signs of fatigue. Hunter and Gossage. Let's see if they're both available for the Yankees in this series so far. Lyle and Gossage are both up, lefty righty, working back in the bullpens. Munson sets the target. Hunter now looks in with a big wind-up pitch to Hobson. 4-7 ground ball second. Randolph should get this one in the glove. Throws him out one way. So now here is Burleson. 0 for 3. Wants to redeem himself after that huge 2-base error. Munson sets target. Burleson has lined out twice and grounded out. Munson puts it in, puts down the signs. Hunter nod. Big wind up and deals to Burleson. 4-5 ground ball to second. Burleson got it, throws the first 2 outs in the 8th. So now here's Freddie Lynn, single back in the first. Hunter weaving and dodging this lineup with ease right now. Munson puts down the signs for him. Hunter looks in. Big wind up to Lynn. 2-10. Lynn hits a drive to deep right field. Back goes Pinella at the track and makes the catch. Deep right field here in Fenway is like deep center field at Yankee Stadium. That's a fly ball 9 in the scorebook. And we played 8. It's 4-1 Yankees. So now we go to the top of the ninth. The Yankees lead by trying to polish this one up and go 3 games back here with 3 to play this weekend. So Dent 0 for 3. Dent will be followed by Rivers and then Randolph. Fisk sets in the target for him. Torez stays in the game. Here's the wind up to Dent. 1-7 fly ball center. Lynn should get this one. Makes the catch and 1 away. Here's Rivers for the 5th time today. He singled back in the 4th with a couple groundouts and a strikeout. So officially he's 1 for 4. 1 out here in the 9th. Fisk puts down the target and sets. Torez looks in and the pitch to Rivers. 1-5 fly ball to right. Evans is there. Makes the catch 2 away. And here's Willie Randolph. 1 for 4. Singled back in the 1st. So 2 outs in the 9th. Torez looking to complete this. Fisk sets the target for him. Torez with a wind up and deals to Randolph. 1-4. Ground ball to 3rd. That's an easy play. Brohammer throws him out. I mean, that's a good play from Hobson and throws them out. And the Yankees are done through 9. They lead by 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Yankees 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. The Red Sox 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. Rice, followed by Yastrzemski and Rice, righty, lefty, righty, against Jim Catfish Hunter, who will try to finish what he started right here at the big ballpark here in Boston. Trying to dwindle that lead from 4 to 3. Hunter looking to give the Yankee bullpen a little rest here. Munson sets in the target. Hunter looks in and winds up to Rice. 3-6 and a base hit for Rice. Base hit number 5. So now Yastrzemski the batter, followed by Fisk. What do you do? And here comes Bob Lemon. He'll make the sign. He'll make the sign for Gossage, and they'll go ahead and bring the Goose in and see if he can settle it. So Hunter comes out those 8+ innings. So Gossage on the replay, 3 saves, no ERA, 5 innings, 1 hit, and 4 strikeouts. So Gossage comes in the ballgame, tries to seal the deal here. So Yastrzemski the batter, 0 for 3. Munson sets in, puts down the target now. Rice probably is being held, probably won't be going anywhere. Chappell's playing in back of him. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. 1-9 ground ball to 3rd. Nettles got it to second. Oh, hard slide by Yastrzemski. And a hard slide by Rice, allowing Yastrzemski to beat the relay. And there's 1 away. So 1 out here in the 9th for Fisk. He has a double back in the 2nd inning. So Munson puts in the target. He smiles, sets in. Gossage rears back from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 5-8 and struck him out. 2 outs in the 9th, and here's Brohammer. Brohammer 0 for 3 so far. Ground out, pop out, ground out. 2 outs in the 9th. Yankees look to take this lead to 3. Munson puts in the final signs. Gossage from the stretch. Yastrzemski takes the lead off first. Pitch to Brohammer. 6-7 line. Drive out Randolph, and that's your ball game. Yankees have taken the lead by 1 more. They now trail by 3. Final score, Yankees 4, Red Sox 1. Yankees 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. Red Sox 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error. Hunter goes 8 unbelievable innings, 5 hits, 1 run was earned. Torez went the complete way, 9 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. Only 2 were earned. The Yankees on the offensive day-to-day, Chambliss was 2 for 3. And that was no one with multiple hits for the Sox today. Double plays. Red Sox turned 2 double plays. Chambliss and Burleson with a big, huge error for the Sox. Doubles by Munson, Pinella, Fisk, and Evans. Stolen bases, Rivers, Randolph, and Jackson. Jackson got caught stealing. Jackson got hit by a pitch, and so far it's pretty cut and dry. Yankees win their eighth and win their 7 out of 8 games since the reboot on September 1st. Red Sox are now 3-4 since the reboot, and now they've gained 4 games back when the lead started at 7. So now it is 3. So now tomorrow's game will be Jim Wright for the Red Sox, and he'll be opposed. If I have to scoot all the way back to September 8th, and it will be Jim Beattie and Jim Wright. So that'll be put on manual. Other games of importance on the 8th. Baltimore plays Toronto, Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, California, folks. That is going to be the series to probably play and watch. Remember, that's a 3.5 game series. The Royals want that division. If they can maybe sweep or take 2 out of 3 and take a stranglehold, or can the Angels finally maybe take it over? That will be a fun series in Anaheim. So Brewers and Twins, Mariners, White Sox, and Texas and Oakland. So go ahead and put those 2 games actually on manual. Everything else will kind of be autoed when I get there, and we'll go ahead and do those stats. I mean, those are the only 2 divisions that really have anything serious going. Everyone else is just playing for spot in the standings so far. So we'll talk to you once again. This is a finished product here. Yankees win 4-1. They cut their division lead to 3 games. Let's put the final records to bed here. Yankees now, Red Sox will go 87-52. While the Yankees now go to 84-55. So they cut that lead now down to 3 games like they did. Brewers are now 8.5 back, but I think this is pretty much going to be a two-team race. And the Royals hold a 2.5 game lead over the Angels. I have to check a look at that and see if the stats were correct or how we're doing there. And then they'll have that big series with the Royals and Angels from Anaheim. So that should be good. Talk to you later, folks. Thank you for coming in. Please like and subscribe and come out the door. Appreciate everyone watching the game on demand. Thank you so much. 4-1 Yankees. They trail by 3 as we do the 1978 pennant race from September 1st.